Good morning. This is how I wake up this morning with these amazing views. And sadly today, we say goodbye to this place. So this was our cute little cabin for the night. Really, really cute. Now we have to leave. We had good times. We had really good times. But check it out. House goals, people. With views like this. But we had an amazing time. This place was absolutely magical. I cannot even tell you. I'm sure pictures or video do not even do it justice. But I have completely fallen in love with the Patagonia in Chile. It is so absolutely beautiful. You know, I love all places, but this particular place is quite magical. The mountains, the snow-capped mountains, all the trees, lots of green. Is really, really quite amazing. So if you ever come to Chile, you must come down to the south. Because you haven't seen Chile until you come to the Patagonia. So there it is. That was our little love nest, our little hut, love nest for others. But we had great times, man. Absolutely amazing. Right here, Patagonia House. Now we're off for breakfast before we head out on an 8-hour drive, baby. So we are leaving this tiny little town. We were staying just a few minutes away from here, but it's always been a curious place because I've never really seen anyone around here. It's charming, but it's kind of empty. I assume that during the summer this place fills up, as they say it does. But right now, there ain't nobody. A soul or two. So we're here at the ferry station. Now we just have to wait to board for our next ride, which will be a ferry across the Patagonia for 24 hours. So we are all checked in. We're in Puerto Chacabuco, and our destination does not show here, but it will be a 24-hour trip to Puerto Montt on that big boy over there. So here we go, getting on the ferry. So we're here, just boarded, getting ready to be taken to my cabin. ¿Por acá? Ah, vale. So we're here, right on board, having dinner in the lunchroom. Got a story to tell you later. So we're officially moving. 3 hours after we were supposed to leave at 6 o'clock. It is now 9 o'clock and we're finally leaving. Late than never. Better late than never. So we're exploring right here from the ferry. It's time to go to breakfast. It's been quite an experience, I have to say. Lots and lots of surprises, and unfortunately a little disappointed. But I will tell you all about it later. Good morning, people. Right here from the ferry. Ready for breakfast, people?
Ready?
Let's go. Yeah, this is our breakfast this morning. So here we are eating again, and this lunch I am digging, and so are they. So we are here to check out the captain's quarters. This is really, really cool. Estabilizado. So this is a really cool experience to be able to be on this bridge of this big boat and to be able to see how things really work out here. A lot different than a yacht, and far more interesting, that's for sure. So we're pushing 2,000 tons with this baby, and we're going at almost 15 knots. That's a lot of power and a lot of weight for this baby. So that was the captain's quarters. Storm coming. It's nice and clear this way. The other way. Right here, cruising the Patagonia in Chile. Woo! There he, whoops! You can do it, you can do it! There he goes, there he goes. Woo! He made it! He's like, yes! So we have arrived at Puerto Montt, and I want to tell you my experience about this ferry. The main reason that I took this boat is because I wanted to see the fjords of Chile, and they told me that the best way to be able to see them was taking a ferry back up north. And so I did. I went ahead and I made a reservation. I reserved a cabin for me and my family, and also reserved the car to be able to be transferred here. The ride is a 24-hour ride on the boat. We had to arrive supposedly 3 to 5 hours before sail time, which was 6 o'clock. We left around 8 o'clock in the morning from Puerto Guadal, and we drove really, really fast. We actually did the 8 hours in 5. So you can only imagine how quickly I was going, because I was afraid that we were not going to be able to board the boat. At the end of the day, when we got here, we had to wait close to 5 to 6 hours to be able to get on the boat. We ended up sailing out around 9 o'clock p.m. That means that it was dark, and the time that the boat was going to go through the fjords was going to be at night. So we were not able to see the fjords like everybody said we would be able to. That was problem number one. The cabins here was like any other boat cabin, but it was very, very dirty. I was very disappointed because I had paid close to $1,400 to be able to get on this boat. I felt quite ripped off because I thought that I was going to be able to see the fjords. I thought I was going to get a decent cabin, that it was going to be nice and clean, and unfortunately it wasn't. The food was so-so, and for me the biggest thing was the experience. So if you think that you're going to be able to see the fjords, getting on a ferry back north from different ports that you can get on the south of the Patagonia all the way north to Puerto Montt, you're not going to be able to see the fjords, because the fjords are on the way, in the first phase of the way, and you're going to sail in the night. And if the boat says that it leaves at 9, in reality it doesn't leave at 9. That's when they start boarding, and they start boarding all the big trucks and all the industrial equipment that they have to transport and whatnot. So at the end of the day, we were not able to see anything. It was just a ride. I wish I could have driven north through the Austral Road the same way that I came down, and I would have been able to enjoy a little bit more of the nature. But unfortunately, you know, that's what happened. It's a lesson learned. And the reason I'm sharing this is for anybody who wants to be able to see the fjords, and you think that you're going to be able to see them taking the ferry back to Puerto Montt, you're not going to be able to save your money and just drive north. Anyways, that was my experience, and I hope that somebody can avoid making the same mistake that I did. Saying goodbye to our little last hut right here, our little last cabin that we stayed in right here in Puerto Varas. It was absolutely amazing. And our favorite part, the hot tub. Really enjoyed this place. Now we're off to the airport, back to Santiago.